Hello amigos, come on Stan, my name is Dan and welcome back to the channel. We're back finally after what, it feels like 2 months, but it's been like a little over a month. Finally Chivas is back, Liga MX is back, the whole League Cup thing is gone, which is good. Can't stand that tournament to be honest with you, but we're back and we're going again, but obviously we're a massive test against Tigres away from home, and yeah, it was a big test. I don't think Tigres are all that this season, to be honest with you. And same with America. All the bigger teams seem to be a bit off right now. So I was definitely looking forward to this game. I thought we had a point to prove. We were back on 2 wins in a row in the league, which is great. And yeah, like I said, the whole Paunovic as well thing, Gargo coming in, facing the former Chivas manager. There's a lot riding on this game for me emotionally anyway. I wasn't necessarily expecting a win, but I wanted one really badly. Obviously, you always want Chivas to win, but this one felt different. Obviously, Tigres, Paunovic, like I said, Tigres, I don't like Tigres right now. They beat us in the final recently as well. I just think that they get a lot of bullshit results against us, specifically last game when I think last time we played them, Marcelo Flores scored a goal against us, won them the game, I believe. So yeah, I was keen for this game. I couldn't watch this game live. Just want to point that out. I have seen the replays. I followed the game as it was happening. I couldn't watch it for specific reasons. But yeah, I mean, the first half I thought was a decent first half, to be honest with you. I thought we held our own. I think Tigres really were not penetrating us too difficult. They did get a bullshit penalty. Let me just get that out of the way right now. It was clearly not a penalty. I think anyone else probably wouldn't have given it, but you know, it's Tigres at home. You're going to give Tigres a penalty, I guess. Tala, bro. Like, there's a reason why I've been banging on about this kid for about a year now. Absolute quality player. He's an absolute reason why we should be going into our youth system a lot more. We have got some real quality players in there. Yeah, so Tala pulls up a world class save. I mean, it's a really good save. It's an unusually tame-ish penalty, I guess, from Gignac. It should have gone in, to be honest with you, but Southern Hell was all over that. And that kind of galvanised the team a little bit, gave us a little bit more strength and belief. And yeah, like I said, Piojo Alvarado goes to scores, an absolute banger, obviously assisted by my boy Mozo, which is absolutely epic. I said last video, I think Piojo needs to step up a little bit. He's not been quiet this season. Kate Cow's been up top goal scorer. He's the one attacking player that's really scoring consistently, except for Hormiga. And yeah, it was a really good goal, to be honest with you. Hopefully that gives him a little bit of an... Hopefully he's arrived now and his season started. He starts scoring more goals for us because we need him, to be honest with you. There's transfer rumours linking him to Brazil. I think it's Flamengo. I don't think he's going to leave. I don't think Chivas are going to let him go, especially to a team that's not in Europe. But yeah, Piojo is really important to us, so hopefully he can step it up. But only like 6 or 7 minutes after that, we go and concede a stupid goal. Like I said, with Tigres, you can't slip up. We slipped up and we went to sleep for 2 seconds in this game, and Gignac goes and scores a goal. It's what Gignac does. I think his career's tailing off now. I think he's not as prolific as he was up until this season in particular, maybe last season as well. But yeah, well, obviously you slip up, you go to sleep for 1 second in a game like this, and they punish you for it. We held on though. We didn't lose the game. It was a point. I think overall, I think it's 2 points dropped for us. I really once that goal went in, I thought, you know what, we've held them defensively really well. We've scored this goal now. Maybe we can get another one. But we didn't, obviously, and it went. A draw I'll take. I'm not massively angry about it, but it's a 2 points dropped. We should have won this game, and it would have been a clear marker. We need to get back up the table. We're too far down the table, in my opinion. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Tigres are there to be gotten at this season, I think. They're not all that. Marcelo Flores, Linez came on, didn't do anything. So it is what it is. We move on. If we can win the next game, maybe this draw doesn't hurt so much. But I feel like it's 2 points dropped. I feel like it could come back to bite us in the arse. But we'll have to wait and see. Gargo, I think, didn't get things completely right this game. Why he started Marion instead of Hormiga, I'll never understand. I like Marion, I really do. I think has been quite good for us, but he's not enough to lead the line. He can't be a main striker for Chivas. at all. Obviously Chicharito's out again, injured, so I really expected Hormiga to start this game. I don't know what it's going to take for this kid to actually start a game as striker for Chivas, but it's really starting to bug me now because it's clear he's scoring goals. He's got way more goals. I think he's got 2 goals this season. He's got more goals than Marin has in the last year, I think. Um, Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like Hormiga's the way to go. He's the future. I think if Chicharito's not playing, we can't rely on Cheech to be our star striker. He's not going to start every single game. He's not going to play every single game. I think just bring on Armando Gonzalez. Bring him on. Bring Hormiga in and watch him fly. So frustrating. It is what it is, though. I'm absolutely outraged that Yael Padilla didn't come onto the pitch. He did really well for Mexico's under-20s. I think he's absolutely should be playing for Chivas. I don't know why Gago just doesn't like him. It bugs the hell out of me. Kekal didn't have in my opinion, didn't have a good game, but obviously he's been good for us this whole season so far, so you can't really knock him too much. And, he's not going to score every single game. I mean, Pocho didn't even get on the pitch, which is alarming. Yeah, I think the starting lineup hampered us a little bit. Now, I tweeted out after the game, I mean it, I'll stand by it, and I'll say it in this video, just so everyone can see. If Gago doesn't start Hormiga in the next game, which is against Juarez, by the way, a Saturday night local time, Sunday morning my time. If Hormiga doesn't start against Juarez, then I'm Gago out. I'm finally gonna be done because Hormiga's blatantly the striker that we need. I think he's the version of, it's a bit like Tala. He's a young kid, but he's been brought up and started. I think he needs to do that. I mean, Rangel's been an absolute success for us. We've finally got a really good goalkeeper again. Hormiga could do the same thing with striker. I think he can become our star striker and maybe then even go to Europe. Just play him, for God's sake. Just give up on Marin. Have Marin on the bench, bring him on in the second half if you want to. But don't start Marin, for God's sake. It's so unbelievably obvious to everyone. So annoying. And I want to see Padilla start. I mean, obviously, Padilla's a little bit more of a difficult situation. Obviously, Gago loves Piojo, and Piojo does step up for us. I mean, he hasn't so far, apart from this one goal. But and you've got Kekal on the other side. Like, who do you drop for Padilla? I'll drop either of them. To be honest with you, I'll drop Piojo, to be honest with you. Maybe bring Piojo off the bench. Start Padilla. Like, we need to make the whole change now into the younger players. And Mateo Chavez, I don't know why he's not featuring this game. I don't know whether he's injured or whatever, but those three in particular, Hormiga, Yael, and Mateo Chavez need to be starting, at least playing in some point in this game against Juarez. But Hormiga in particular needs to be starting the game. Absolutely. Chicharito, is he going to be fit? Is he going to be even in the team? Who knows at this point? Marin can't score to save his life. He offers us nothing going forward. Hormiga's scored goals for us this season. Play him, start him. It's so annoying. I'm getting worked up. It's been a few days and it still bugs me. It's clearly obvious. I want to see a front three at some point of Hormiga, Padilla, and Barajas. I want to see those three play. I want to see them get significant minutes and watch what happens. Barajas hasn't been given much chance this season, which is weird. Like, you paid for him, like, we brought him in, why are you not playing him? It's just weird. Pocho, I don't know what's going on with Pocho either. He obviously, I mean, he's having a little bit of a dip, with goals and assist-wise, but I think he controls that midfield and the attacking play, a bit like Ødegaard sometimes for Arsenal. And, he doesn't necessarily always get the goals and assists, but I think everything that happens, most of the things that happen offensively go through Pocho, but he's not playing. It's just Gago's annoying me a lot at the moment, to be honest with you. I think he's a good coach. I think he could be good for us. It's just he's too hesitant now. He needs to make the switch into the younger players. We've got so many good young players. Ochoa in defence as well. Bring him in. And obviously Chiquete is still out. Bring Ochoa in. He did brilliantly for the U20s. He won a cup for Mexico's U20s. He's good enough to at least feature in Chivas' team and be brought off the bench. I think he's good enough to feature in our defence. Our defence isn't that great right now. Why not just bring him in? It's so annoying, but it is what it is. But like I said, if Hormiga doesn't start against Juarez, and I mean start, If he doesn't start, then I'm gonna go out. To be honest with you, and I think calling for the manager, is always just a cheap option. It's a lazy option. We're not winning games, so let's just change the manager. I think I don't like it. It's very, very uncomfortable for me. But everyone has their breaking point. At some point, you do have to say, well, it's the coach. The coach does the first 11. He does the subs. Maybe the tactical stuff as well. Obviously, there's other coaches for that. But the ultimate responsibility does lie on the coach. For me, it's a sackable offence to not be starting Hormiga now. You're looking at Chicharito, who is an epic of the game, legend of the game, and he's not been great goal scoring wise for Chivas since he's come back. I think Hormiga's actually got more goals than him since he's gone back. So Marin as well. Marin, he's not good enough for Chivas. I'm sorry. He's a good player. He's a decent player overall. And he's probably a decent guy. He's probably well liked as well. But he's not good enough to be Chivas' starting striker if we want to actually be seriously winning titles and even attempting to win titles. Hormiga could do it. He's young. He needs the experience. He's probably not going to come in and bang all the goals in, but he's going to score. He knows how to score. He's got the energy of the youth behind him. He's got young energy behind him. And the more he plays, the more he develops. And the more he develops, the more he's going to be brilliant, in my opinion. I think he's going to be a top player. Maybe a European move is in the cards for him after that. But yeah, like I said, start Hormiga. I think you've experimented with Marin enough. I think, we can't rely on Chicharito. Obviously, he's come out and said Chicharito is important to us. Yeah, he is. In the locker room, in terms of squad, in terms of experience, in terms of being a leader, but he's not hugely important for us to score goals because he's hardly ever playing. And then when he has, I think he's got one goal. I think it's maybe 2 goals. I don't even know, to be honest with 1 or 2 goals. But yeah. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see. The Juarez video is going to be quite interesting. It's an absolute must win. Well, no disrespect to Juarez, but you look at Juarez and you think we should be winning that game. And we need to win that game now. Dropping points against Tigres. If we'd won against Tigres, the pressure will be a little bit more off. But we need to win. If we can win against Juarez, the draw against Tigres doesn't look so bad. It's 4 points out of 6. Can't argue with that, to be honest with you. Especially Tigres away. But we'll have to wait and see. I'm very interested to see what Gago does with his lineup. But it's time, bro. It's time to start trying to trust these youth players. Mateo Chavez, Padilla, Barajas, and Hormiga. What have you got to lose at this point, But it is what it is. We'll have to wait and see. I probably get the same starting lineup as we saw against Tigres. Because, that worked so well for us. But, yeah, anyway, let me know what you thought about the Tigres game. Do you think we should have lost it? I mean, Tigres they attacked us a fair bit. They had a fair number of shots on target, but I felt like, apart from the penalty, and the goal, obviously, I don't think they really threatened us too much. Rangel saved everything. Our defence did alright, I guess. To only concede 1 goal against Tigres away is pretty decent, I suppose. Let me know what you thought about the game, the players, what you think about the whole striking situation. I banged on and on about it. I know I apologise, but it bugs me. It's a clear and obvious solution. Just start Hormiga and have Marin on the bench, and maybe Chicho on the bench as well if he's fit enough. And play Padilla. I really want to see Padilla play. I don't know why. If we let him go, especially if we sell him, I'm going to be devastated. He's a top quality player. He came on. I remember last season when he came, or the season before. I think it was last season. I think it was the season before when he broke through and he started banging the goals for us and winning us games. He's so exciting. That's what we need. I think that's what the Chivas fans want. So let me know in the comments. So like and subscribe as well if you haven't already. I'm so close to 500 subs, which is absolutely crazy. And we're growing this community, which is absolutely epic. And I didn't even think I was be able to get to 100 subs, let alone 5. So we're almost there. So I really appreciate every one of you. I always reply to all the comments as well. So yeah, take it easy. I'll see you guys next week for the Juarez game. Hopefully we can get a win against them, and it could be a bit of a better video, a bit more of a happier video, should I say. But yeah, appreciate you guys, and really have a good week, have a good weekend as well, and yeah, I'll see you guys very soon. Adios.